Hello, camera. It is 1:16 p.m. on Sunday, December 1st. It's December, baby. Last month. Last 12th of the project. My past week has been good. Or my past couple days since I recorded the last one on Tuesday. Wednesday was Friendsgiving. It was beautiful. It was jolly. It was a super good time. I made burgers for everybody while everyone watched Freebird, the movie where the bird is like, we're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkey off the menu. That's right. And then says it again. I caught the last 10 minutes of that movie, maybe. Seems fun. It's a movie, whatever. Stacked cast, which is kind of crazy. Actual Thanksgiving was pretty fun. For a majority of the time, I played Breath of the Wild, and then my 9-year-old, I want to say 9-year-old now, second cousin Jackson berated me for thinking Resident Evil 7 was scary when he had the brightness all the way up. I think there's a conflict of interest there, but I don't know, take it up with him, I guess. After Thanksgiving, that night, I watched 3 movies. I watched 1917, really cool. The one-shot gimmick is cool, and surprisingly, it doesn't make the pacing drag out super long. The pacing is actually pretty well done for a movie that's all one shot. It's obviously not. There's cuts, hidden cuts throughout. But I think the novelty of that wears off pretty quickly, and it just becomes a pretty decent war story. Not bad. Then I watched Alien. I started watching Alien a couple weeks ago, or a month ago at this point, and then never finished it because I got sidetracked by something. Who knows? But I watched it. Phenomenal movie. A little bit goofy. The alien itself, just being a guy in a costume, great. I'm a big fan of practical effects. CGI is not my favorite, but there's seeing the whole creature and it's just a guy. It's really funny. But other than that, phenomenal. Really liked it. Really enjoyed it. And then after that, I watched Beetlejuice for the first time. Real fun movie. I liked it. I could see, I don't know anything about the Beetlejuice musical. I know a couple of lines here and there, the whole being dead thing. I could see the inspiration. Very cool, very fun. I'm so glad the football team made a reappearance at the end. Brief spoilers, but not really. And that movie came out decades ago. So, Friday was... I watched a movie on Friday. What was it? It was... Right, I watched the movie Thanksgiving. That slasher film about Thanksgiving. It was not the best movie, but it knew that. It knew it was just a dumb slasher movie. It's fun. I enjoyed it. There are a lot of moments where I laughed out loud about some stupid shit. It's really good. And then I hung out with the Havoc folk. I hung out with Joey, Lee, and Ray, and it was very fun. And we hung out a while. We went to Woodman's, and then we went to IHOP where the waitress bullied me. I ordered a Dr. Pepper, and she goes, And I'm like, oh, okay, Dr. Pepper slander at the IHOP. I wanted to go to Denny's, but, screw me, I guess. And we went back to Woodman's, and then to Thornton's to get gas. And very fun. And yesterday was D&D. Yes! Before D&D, however, I watched... I watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Strange. Not the movie I was expecting it to be, but I'm glad it was. Again, I really liked it. Pedro Pascal, my love. I love the way it messes with genre. There's certain bits where they're acting out scenes from different genre movies, and the score reflects that. It's really funny. Real good stuff. D&D was a Thanksgiving special. Only one thing made it a Thanksgiving special. I'll get to that. But it was high school AU. So I got to play my campaign 2 character Farron as a high schooler, and that's so fun. It's like trying to break the illusion of high school. You fight the school at the end. It's really fun. Phenomenal time with everybody. And then we stayed a little bit longer. I homebrewed a subclass that already exists. Shh, don't tell the Wizards of the Coast, they'll get the Pinkertons on me. But I homebrewed a subclass that already exists for my campaign 4 character, who I'm already really into. His name is Aeon. I won't talk more about him because that's spoilers for the people in the campaign. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, then I went home, relaxed, went to bed. Here I am. Woke up at 11. Had some cinnamon rolls. About to have some sliders. And then I'm going home. After I'm done moving, I think we're moving the treadmill upstairs. After that, I am going home, or going back to college rather, for another 2 weeks, and then back here, where I'll have a better setup that's not just me strenuously sitting at the edge of my bed. I think I'm gonna edit last week's video tonight, because that's gonna be more so of an editing project. And then I'll find time to edit this one this week. Hopefully I'll find time to edit this one this week. Because it's a busy week. But yeah, that's it for this so far. B-roll segment is probably going to be lower effort because I still have to edit the other B-roll segment, and that's going to be a heft. But that's still coming. So I will see you back in Normal, Illinois in a couple hours. But you'll see me very shortly. Hello, camera. It is 8:57 p.m. on the same day, and I made it back, safe and sound. It was beautiful. Yep. I think I left off this morning post-shower, and then pre-sliders. I had some sliders. They were very good. And then I waited around for a bit, waiting. I got ready, I packed all my stuff. So far, I don't think I've forgotten anything. You're still here, which is good. Forgot my boots is the one thing I forgot. But I'll be fine for the next 2 weeks without my boots. That's more of a next semester problem when there's tons of snow everywhere. But that's not here right now, and I don't think it will be. Although I wanted to, that would be cool. But yeah, and then Joey drove Rose and I back to the apartment. A majority of the time was talking about D&D, obviously. What else would we talk about? And then the last 30 or so minutes, I want to say, was Joey and Rose showing me Into the Woods, because despite being into musical theater and performance, I have not listened to or seen Into the Woods. I was told about the original cast pro shoot. I'm going to watch that when I have 2.5 hours to spare, but that's a long time. So that might not be until winter break. But yeah, and then I got here. I put away all my clean laundry, and my goal is to not have it stack up that high again, because it was pretty bad. There was a lot of clothes in there. But yeah, made it home. I'm gonna start editing this. I'm a little hungry, so I might make some dinner first. Just relax, sit on the couch, because it's been a week. But yeah, I plan on editing this because I don't have to wake up for my 9 a.m. class tomorrow because it's done, which is nice. So I'll have a lot of time tomorrow to do stuff. Maybe I'll edit this week's video tomorrow morning. We'll see how I'm feeling and how early I go to bed. Because the first thing I did over break was completely screw up my sleep schedule. Awake until 3 most nights, waking up at noon, living the life. But not the college life. I mean, I guess that could be the college life, depending on what kind of college life you're living. Not my college life, rather. So yeah, that's been my day. Thank you for joining me on this shorter journey. I love you. Thank you for watching. I care about you deeply, deeply, deeply. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, because I can't really do that through the screen. I would if I could, but I can't really. Again, thank you for being here. And good night, camera.